Hey folks, welcome to Burl Sports. We'll get rolling here in just a minute. Want to make sure the stream's coming through all right. Do feel free to interact in the chat if you are here. Let's see, what's up Ramrod? Looks like your chat came through just before I brought this one on, so. Alright, looking good on YouTube. What's up Marty? Make sure Facebook's good and we'll get rolling. Alright, looks like we're doing well. Echo. Anybody else getting an echo? Of course, Marty, you're the only one active at the moment in the chat, but if anybody else is getting an echo, let me know. Because I don't have anything on my end. Let me see. Okay. Good deal. No worries, Marty. Appreciate it. Hey, Derek. Good to see you in the chat. Yeah, two videos will induce an echo. But I've been known to have more than one mic on before, which will also induce an echo. So I was just double checking those settings. All right, so fun broadcast tonight. Going to do a little preview of our 70s RePack. So first one of these I've ever put together, and so I just want to show you some of the cards I'm putting into it, so you have an idea of what you're getting into. Just got a big group back from grading. Of course, a good number of cards already graded as well, so I just want to give you an idea of what those are, and then we'll also get to bust this 89 score uh, football box. So those are the two agenda items tonight. Um, so should be good fun. Hope you're having a great weekend. I know that I am. Our first Saturday in December, our family tradition, we go to a little Christmas tree farm and pick out our tree and decorate it and whatnot. So kids always have a good time. Um, all right. But this is Saturday night broadcast. Tomorrow night's we've got some plans with friends, so I didn't want to put pressure on finishing up in time, in time to get back here. So little unregular broadcast, which means we'll probably have fewer viewers. That and always in competing with college football is not a position I like to be in generally. But I'm gonna scooch this over a little. But yeah, first up we'll do the preview for the 70s RePack. So uh, the nuts and bolts of this RePack is 10 complete sets. All Tops baseball 1970 to 1979, one set from every year. Which uh, works out to a good number of cards, right? Right around 7,000 or so. Um, so what I've done is I've just taken this and essentially each each pack is pretty much a spot in every year, right? So every pack is guaranteed to get one card from each year from the 1970s decade Topps regular baseball sets, plus guaranteed to get one Hall of Famer, and then there'll be one extra card. So 12 cards a pack. I Now to get to that one Hall of Famer per pack, double nickels. Oh man, there you go. I had a birthday last weekend myself. Not not quite on the weekend, technically it's Monday, but Um, but yeah, the repack's pretty fun. Um, in order to get one Hall of Famer in every pack, I did add in a whole bunch of extra Hall of Famers. So no duplicates on the commons unless I miss something, and then there are a couple hundred duplicates on Hall of Famers. So every pack is guaranteed a Hall of Famer. Um, if you were to buy all 600 packs, which would be a lot, but you'd get your 10 complete sets plus all the bonus Hall of Famers I've added in. So I'm going to show you some of those Hall of Famers tonight, as well as a few of the other rookie cards that are maybe key but not Hall of Famers. But those don't ever count for those don't ever count as a Hall of Famer. It's just a straight Hall of Famer. So some, you might get a whoever gets the Thurman Munson rookie will also get an additional, will get a Hall of Famer in that pack too. So just as an example. But I'll show you a few of these. Multiple grading companies throughout. Some of them I bought myself. Some of them I had graded myself. Um, yeah, here's a nice 71 Nolan Ryan. That's a 5. Here's a 71 Munson Rookie Cup Classic. EX. It's a 5. 71 Mays is a 6. K-Line. 72 is a 6. 72 Mays is a 6. In general, these sets are um, EX mint to near mint. Definitely a lot of EX mint, but there's some EX cards for sure, especially in even some VG EX in 70, 71, 72, and 73. But in general, I've pulled every card that had a crease, unless I missed something. And so should be no creases, no significant wear, just some nice mid to mid-high condition cards. There's a 6 Brett rookie. Brett's one we've got duplicates of. So there's another Brett I'll show you here in a minute. A couple of Jim Rice rookies, both CSG 6s. But you get an idea, that in general, really nice, crispy sets. Eckersley, got a few Eckersleys it'll be in the packs. All 6s. What's up, EJ? But overall, these should be really fun packs to open, right? The advantage to this approach over a set break, just straight set break, is that every pack's guaranteed to get a Hall of Famer. So, you don't walk away empty-handed. The downside is that, if you get 3 spots, you're not going to get lucky and get 3 Hall of Famers, right? You're not, every card's not going to be a Hall of Famer ever. But it'll give you a nice representation of the cards from the 70s and some nice shot at some really nice examples of some Hall of Famers. There's Munson rookie, 6. Hey, appreciate it, EJ. Schmidt is a PSA 6. The 75 set that was kind of the base of this. Of course, I've added a few 75s, as you saw the PSA 6 Brett earlier. That was an addition, but the 75 set's an original set that I bought. It was just really crispy. And the Yount got a 7. The Brett also got a 7. I mean, really, really crispy set. It was a guy who he'd put the set together himself, fresh from packs in 75, and stuck them away. Um, but I did grade. Let's see. I think this SGC orders 58 cards that'll all be in this break. I It's not a blind reveal. I did sneak peek what the grades were. So some of them were better, some of them were a little worse than I thought. So what are you gonna do? But it is good fun nonetheless. All right. So here, another Eckersley. This one got a 5. 71 Rose got a 7. Really nice example on the Rose. The Munson got a 6. 71 Ron Santo got a 5. Brooksy got a 4. See, got 70 Aaron here. Rose, Mays, Clemente. '74 Nolan with a 7.5. Pretty solid. I was really happy with this one. Eddie Murray, or Dave Winfield, not Eddie Murray. Dave Winfield got an 8. So really nice example on the Winfield. Dave Parker with a 5. Another Winfield got a 4.5. Eddie Murray with a 4. Here's a Nolan, got a 7. I had another Eddie Murray, ended up getting a 3. A little disappointed in that one, but we'll throw it in there anyways. Jim Palmer, really nice crispy 8. So of course 71s are notorious for chipping on those black borders. This 71 set in particular is pretty good, as you can see by some of these grades that are coming back. May's got a 6. The Burt rookie with a 5. Nolan Ryan with a 4. Aaron with a 4. 70 Reggie with a 5. 74 Reggie with a 6. So definitely some solid grades. A few that are mediocre, but gives you a nice idea of the type of condition. Um, yeah, the centering. There was one of the corners was a little soft too. Um, oh yeah, I was gonna shift to this other view so you could see. Yeah, it's fine. But yeah, these repack spots are $50 a piece. I've really not gone through and evaluated, you know, if any of these grades have, justify bumping up the price, or if I'm going to add in a few more things to juice it a little. But if you buy in at 50, you're at 50. Um, so that's the pre-sale price. It goes on full sale on the 16th, but all your pre-sales should ship out on the 16th, and then I'll put the rest of them up then as well. 72 Frank Robinson getting a 7. That's always nice on the traded. Yeah, I think there are 5 Eckersleys in the break, so this one got a 6. That's the one actually from the 76 set that's in the break. The Yount, really nice with 7.5. Gorgeous centering. Technically, this is not part of the set of a set because it's the Burger King, but I saw it and I was like, well, somebody won't mind if I throw in a Pete Rose Burger King. I don't think that'll be fun. Nolan with a 5 on the 79. This Aussie with a 4.5. Of course, we had the other Aussie earlier. I can't remember if he's a 6 or a 7. But I'll scan some of these and add them to the listing as well as link to this recording so that people get an idea of what they're getting into. Another Yount as well. That one got a 4.5. 70 Nolan with a 5. Jack Morris rookie with a 7.5. I think there are a couple of those in here as well. Not in this, maybe not in this grading order, but in the break. Ryan got a 7. Here's the Dale Murphy rookie with a 6. 72 Rose. Maz. Clemente's gorgeous in the 72. This one got a 7.5. Really fine example. Fisk, rookie, with a 4. And Reggie coming in with a 6 on the 71. And Clemente with a 6. All right, I don't think this one's a full box. So just a few more graded cards to look at, and then I'll show you a handful of the raw ones. All right, here and there. Here's another Munson. This one got a 3. A little disappointed in that Munson, I'm going to be honest. I mean, the corner's definitely a little soft, but I thought it was a 4 all day. But they didn't ask me, did they? Here's the 78 Murphy. It's a 7. Mahler Trammell is a 4. There might be another one of those in here too. Seaver from 77. Frank Robinson. Pete Rose. Home Run King Aaron from 74. And a few more 71s to round us out here. Or just 2. There's the 76 Aaron as a 4. So that should give a pretty good idea. Got some fun little packaging that I'll also be putting the cards in. So we'll see. You know, it's not like I've had wax packs, wax paper or anything printed up. If people tend to like this and I do some more of them, I might do something like that just to enhance the fun factor. But I'll show you some more of the stars we've got in here. So Ryan saves the day from 70. Yeah, I thought that'd be fun. I thought it'd be fun to break it open, look at it together. Um, so in general, uh, your leaders cards like this aren't going to count as a Hall of Famer either. Um, just the cards that feature, a single player or um, a record breaker or something like that. Yeah, like the Seaver record breaker. But if it features a Hall of Famer, All-Star cards also count in actions, but um, not your leaders. So there'll be other cards with Hall of Famers on them, that are throughout the breaks as well. So it should be pretty cool. Um, so there's an idea of those. Let's see what other ones. Get you a sampling from a different section of my box here. Here, show you some 72s. Wilhelm, of course, is tough high number. Cott's up there as well. Really nice, clean examples. Some 73s, another 72. So that gives a pretty good idea of what you're getting yourself into. I don't. I think it'll be a lot of fun if you decide to get a pack or two or 10. There'll be 600 total. Those will all be hand serial numbered, so you know exactly which one you're getting. And then, yeah, again, those will ship out on the 16th for the pre-sales, and then it'll go on full sale on the 16th. And anything that sells on the 16th, I'll try to get shipped out to you on that Monday. But if you buy on the week leading up to Christmas, it may not ship until after. It it most certainly will not ship until after Christmas. So just be forewarned. The best way to get yours in hand, you know, before Christmas, or to at least get it shipped out before Christmas, is to buy the pre-sale. But that's all I got on that preview. Um, Overall, it's over 100 graded cards. I don't think I mentioned that either. So about one in every 6 packs will have a graded card. So nice little odds there as well. All right, so let me move a few things around. That way I can have plenty of room to open up this box without worrying about it. Move these graded cards off the table, and we'll see what we hit in the 89 score box. All right, so those are there. This is here. All right, I do need your help in the chat. If you could give me a number between or including 6 and 9. Between or including 6 and 9, that's how many times we'll shuffle the names in this list. So that third number in the chat will be how many times we randomize our list. Of course, I may have to settle for whatever number EJ gives me, because see if we got other active chatters. Appreciate the number there, EJ. Let's see if we got anybody else. While wait on those to come in. Thanks, Derek. Essentially, the way we do our pack breaks is every spot gets a pack. So 36 packs in this break, which means let's see, we didn't have a ton of participants. Actually, we had one person buy over 20 spots. So it'll be fun to see them, even though we don't have just a ton of participants. All right. Actually, looks like I forgot to save my spreadsheet earlier before I closed it, so bear with me for a minute while I get this reset up. At least it's not a big one. But the way we do uh, pack number one, after we shuffle this list, I appreciate those numbers in the chat, Derek. We'll use your seven since you came in third, even though just just two of you, but it's fine. The top left pack, so up here, will be pack number one. Bottom right will be pack number 36. All right, we got that ready now. Whoops, wrong screen. This screen. All right, so again, however many spots you bought, that's how many times your name is in this list. We'll shuffle that list up 7 times thanks to our number in the chat. And whatever number's beside your name, that's which pack you get. So good luck. While I'm randomizing this, of course, Deion Sanders has a rookie card in here as well as Barry Sanders is the bigger hit, but Deion's on the mind. Of course, there was talk that Deion could be considered for Auburn's next as Auburn's next head coach. That never really got any traction, although I would have been excited about it. Auburn instead hires Hugh Freeze, who I personally don't feel good about. So um, I'm I'm in a bit of a quandary about what to do when I really I feel negatively about him as a coach. So all right, here's our list. Got lots of Andrew Perez throughout, and so I'll just highlight where other people's names pop up. So we got Casper at 4. I saw that. Yeah, going to Colorado, very interesting. Kevin Casper at 6, Casper 7, Tony at 8, Rusty at 11 and 12, Ben at 13, Raju at 14, Rusty at 19, Ben at 24, Derek, you're at spot 25, Gerard 27, and Scott at 30. So that's the way this shakes out. So I'll copy this, get it on another screen, get our view shifted around here so we can see a bit more. I'm going to take the chat away, I'm sorry. But that way we can get our list up. In theory. Okay, yeah, and in reality, there it is. So I'll roll that as we go here, but good luck everybody. Hope you hit the big ones, and we'll see where it ends up. So this is 89 score BBCE sealed box. I've had this one on the shelf for years and just sent it in a few months ago to get Steve to wrap it at BBCE. So I was very confident that it was a good box. All right. force it in there. All right. Okay, pack number 1, top left. Here we go. So this is Andrew. Okay, that one's in the right spot. I feel like I need to get just a touch more space here. Oh yeah, and I forgot how stretchy these wrappers are. Holmes, Case, McKinnon, Kevin Green, of course, Auburn Hall of Famer, one of 2 former Auburn players to be in the NFL Hall of Fame. Marcus Allen, Bo Jackson. Bo Jackson is not in the Hall of Fame. Of course, careers cut short. College Football Hall of Fame, but there's one pack down. But if you don't know and care to know, Frank Gatsky, who was a lineman for particularly the Browns in the 50s, he went to Auburn, Hall of Famer. But yeah, those are the 2 Auburn Tigers in the Hall of Fame. Let's see here. Of course, football trivia, Colts. Those are little holographic cards with trivia question on the back. So which Colt caught the most passes in his career? Raymond Berry. There you go. Favorite target of Johnny Unitas? I'm sure that Raymond no longer holds the record. There's Lawrence Taylor, Predator card. Ronnie Carter. Yeah, pack 2 down. Pack 3. Also Andrew Perez. Reggie White. Not a rookie, but Hall of Famer. Pretty nice centering so far on these. Bruce Smith. Joe Montana, Jerry Rice. Great combos, and indeed they were. So 3 packs in. Pack 4. This one's Casper. You can also get other rookie cards in Ronnie Lott. Other key rookies, of course, Troy Aikman in 89 score. And there's a Reggie White, All-Pro. Boomer Esiason, All-Pro. But Michael Irvin rookie, Tim Brown. There are others that I'm not thinking of right off the top of my head. Derek Thomas. Um, there are others, but quite a good number of rookies in the 89 score. Interesting. The football trivia is a little higher in the pack on this one. I don't I don't recall opening much 89 score. I've opened a couple of the sets just to grade some cards, but never opened many packs. That was 5, which is Andrew Perez. Up next is 6, which is Kevin Casper. Yeah, let me move this up, sorry. There we go. And then pardon me while I mumble to myself as I try to use technology. All right, there we go. I guess I was okay with that other one on top, now that I think about it. Yeah, that's better. Well, you can even see my post-it notes on the corner of my laptop. Bonus. All right, pack 6, Kevin Casper. Hey, there's our first rookie. Our first key rookie, I should say. Oh, almost lost him. Nice scenery. Put him here, and he's number 6, or pack 6. So let me write that here, and I can set him to the side, and we can keep track of our hits as we go. Let's set him over here. How about that? Oh, you can't see him over there. Let's set him over here. All right. Let's see what else we got in this pack with the Aikman. Andre Rison, that's a rookie. Newsome. All right. Next up, 7. This one's Casper. All right. Icky Woods. It's a good name. Marcus Allen, Bo Jackson, great combos. Bruce Matthews. All right, next up's Tony Kuda. Spot 8. All right. Vance Johnson. Cowboys trivia. Haven't seen those AFC, NFC championships. Sorry about that. Got my camera a little high. Herschel Walker. Lawrence Taylor All-Pro. All right. And 9 is Andrew Perez. And will be 20. It's our 4th of the way pack. Finishing up a column. James Brooks. He's a big Auburn guy. Here's Jerry Rice. Chip Kelly. Herschel Walker. Steve Largent, record breaker. Right. All right. So on to the second column. Pack 10, Andrew Perez. Steve Atwater. Bernie Kosar. Bubby Brister. Good name. Bruce Smith. Daryl Green. Speedster. Right. Pack 11 and 12. These are going to Rusty. Rusty with the COG Sports Cards podcast. Good dudes. Check them out if you've never checked out their podcast before. They love cards. They love vintage cards. They particularly are partial to the Braves and the Reds, although I can never remember which one of you likes which ones. But right, spot 11. This just wasn't one to give there. Tim Harris, Roy Green, Jim Everett, Broderick Thomas. Hey, there's us a Deion Sanders rookie. Wearing the Falcon hat. Prime time. Little bit of corner wear there, but we're all nice centering. Nice example. Let's see. So that's 11. All right. We'll lay Dion down there since we got Troy standing up behind him. Webster Slaughter, Cornelius Bennett, All-Pro, Darren Cherry. Right. Spot 12's also Rusty. Rod Woodson. Pretty sure that's a rookie there of Rod as well. Steve Largent. Thurman Thomas. That's a Thurman Thomas rookie. DeMarino. Tim Brown, record breaker. Probably don't rookie year, but not necessarily rookie card on Brown. Right. Exactly. Getting that Thurman. Okay, so there's 12. 13. This one is Ben Sikorsky. Right, Rathman, Hall, Mecklenburg. Another good name. Millard. Right, 14. Raju. McMahon. There's just a Tim Brown rookie. Randall Cunningham. Doug Flutie. Warren Moon. Right, 14 down. Here's 15. Got a little run here with Andrew wrapping up the rest of this column, it looks like. So here's 15. Art Monk. Chris Carter. It's a rookie. Singletary. Conlon. All right. There's 15, 16 coming up. Kill. lot. Pack 17, Andrew again. Right, Charles Mann. Ripien. Tracy Rocker, Auburn legend. Tim Brown, All-Pro kick returner. Bruce Smith, All-Pro. All right, 18. Andrew Perez again. Brian Bosworth. Jim Kelly. There's Michael Irvin, rookie. Bruce Smith. Charles Haley. Reggie White, Predator. These are, I mean, that's a really nice That's a really nice example. I'm trying to put it up to my face here instead of the camera. Really nice example. If you want to get these graded, those are the ones you send in, right? Like maybe just a tiny, tiny bit of white showing on that corner. I mean, you got to look real hard to find a problem with that card. The Boz is your guy, huh? All right, 19. Looks like another spot for Rusty here. All right, so the list never quite can handle all the names, so we're halfway through. So let me delete that first half, and then we'll roll these back down here. All right. So, Rusty again, spot 19. Yeah, the Irvin rookie's a good one. Oh, see, Derek? I like, there's some guys, of course, I call out on my Auburn guys when I see them, but I'm not super familiar with Oklahoma from, or really any non-SEC teams before, like, the late 90s. It's kind of when I guess my football horizons expanded. Rod Woodson again. I think that's our second Rod Woodson. There's Bo Jackson, speedrunner. Eric Thomas. Of course. Derek, how are you feeling about Oklahoma joining the SEC coming up? I mean, I know it wasn't Oklahoma's best year ever this year, so maybe it's not the best time to ask. Spot 20. This is Andrew again, so Andrew's got another run of 4, it looks like. There's just another Troy Aikman. So this Troy is in pack 20. So double Troys in this box. Good stuff. We'll put him in front of the other one. My question, Derek, was how you feeling about Oklahoma joining the SEC coming up? I said I know it wasn't maybe the best year for you. Hey, there's another Thurman Thomas, Carl Banks. He was a beast. Bruce Smith. Be a lot of good football to watch. It'll be interesting to see how they do the divisions. In the SEC. If they'll go to no division model or pods or what. Should be plenty of opportunity to keep us guessing until it actually happens. Move a few of these packs around. All right. Get those out of the way. Continue here. All right, pack 21. Yeah, the Lincoln Riley deal, taking him and a bunch of players is tough. Howie Long. Bruce Smith again. Herschel Walker, speed burner. All right, 22. There's Marcus Allen. Tim Brown, record breaker. So obviously collation's not perfect, as we've seen a couple of cards 2 or 3 times at this point. 23, Andrew again, and then we got a couple other names popping up here. So 2 spots away from yours, Derek. All right, 23. Jim Everett, Roderick Thomas. There's another Dion. So there we go. So you can see the collation's funny. I feel like that was similar spacing too from the last Aikman and Dion we hit. All right, so let's see, that's pack 23. All right, let's see who else we've got in this pack. Newsom. Yeah, that one was pretty solid. Boomer Esiason, Marino, Reggie White, Lawrence Taylor, Predator. take a second and look at him again. Pretty solid centering. I mean, maybe just a little edge wear on that top edge. The very slightest. Really, really nice example, though. All right, next up, 24, Ben Sikorsky. Art Monk. Reggie White. Andre Bruce. Broderick Thomas. There's a Derek Thomas rookie for you Alabama fans out there. Or Chiefs, I guess. Ronnie Lott. It's got just a tiny little bit of corner wear there on him. Okay, so there's 24. 25. Let's see what you got, Derek. That's pretty cool. Going to school with Barry Sanders and Thurman Thomas. Do you have any classes with him? Tim Brown again. Not that you recall. Like it. My uncle was at Auburn when Bo Jackson, Charles Barkley were there, and he had a class with Chuck. Can't remember which math class it was, but it was a math class. My uncle was a math kind of guy, and he helped Chuck out a little bit in class. We'll say it that way. And right, 26, Andrew Perez. And a few years ago, my uncle was out to eat in Birmingham, and Chuck came in to the same restaurant, sat down, and my uncle thought about going over to him. He's like, "No, I don't want to be that guy." But he kept looking over at my uncle, and eventually he comes over and says, "Where do I know you from?" And he's like, "Well, we had," he reminded him. He's like, "Oh yeah, I wouldn't have passed that class without your help." Gerard, Pack 27. Um, I ran into Charles Barkley in the airport in Chicago a few years ago. Super nice guy. We were headed opposite directions. He saw my Auburn hat, told me War Eagle. I said War Eagle, and he said, "Come here and get a picture." It's like, it's pretty cool. Brian Williams, David Braxton rookies. Hey, there's Joe Montana. I don't think we've seen a Joe yet, so maybe we did. We definitely saw a Bubby Brister because his name stuck in my head. All right. Andrew Perez, 28. We are 3/4 of the way through on the 89 score box. If you have tuned in since we started this and you're hoping to see the preview for the 70s RePack, another Tracy Rocker. I think that's number 3. 70s RePack. We did that preview first. Went through a good number of the graded cards that are in the break, and then those are up for pre-sale on the website. Shipping on those starts on December 16th. Pack 29. This one is Andrew Perez. Marcus Allen, Bo Jackson, great combos. I hear you, Derek. I hear you. 30, Scott Smith. There's Jerry Rice, Jim Kelly, Lawrence Taylor, All-Pro. '31, Andrew Perez. So it looks like we're all Andrew for the rest of this break. So won't necessarily announce every pack. We'll see if we can find a Barry Sanders in here. Hit most of the other rookies at this point. '32. Monk. Testaverde, Argent, Reggie White, All-Pro, Boomer Esiason, Roger Craig. Of course, I guess if you're watching the recording of this, you don't necessarily have the chat for reference, like interacting with folks on the side chat here, which you guys can't see. I just thought about that. All right. This is 33. Chris Carter. Boomer, Taylor, Manfield. That's really cool, Derek. Some solid connections right there. Solid connections. All right. There's 3 more packs to go. So this one's 34. Montoya. Montana. All right, then 35. Andrew Perez. 2 more spots. Now, a Garth Brooks connection I can really appreciate, Derek. That's uh, that's pretty cool. Garth Brooks was my first concert I attended. All right, let's see, last pack. See if we get any last pack mojo here. Phil Simms. Well, that will do it. So we ended up with 2 Deons, no berries, and 2 Aikmans. There's Dion number 1, or I think technically that was number 2. Dion number 1, Troy number 2, and Troy number 1. So there you have it. Appreciate each and every one of you for tuning in, for buying in, for following the breaks. Get these sorted and shipped out over the next couple of days. Next big break is 55 tops. That'll be this coming Friday, so 6 days from now. Look for that one to go on sale about 4 o'clock Central Time on Friday, and then you can go ahead and check out that RePack 70s RePack break. If you haven't gotten in that yet, it should be a fun one, and hopefully it goes well, because we could do some more of those. We could do 60s, probably couldn't do one card per year in the 50s, but we could do some kind of RePack break, which could be fun. So check it out, and again, appreciate each and every one of you. Hope your holiday season's off to a good start. And this is Burl signing off.